This message is for the world leaders at United Nations, for the world leaders that are making an impact on the world, that to understand the trigger points for a world pandemic. We had the bird flu the last time, we had SARS. So what are the trigger points? The trigger points are wars, natural disasters, slums, human trafficking, drug trafficking, because these, I call them trigger points, because this can trigger a worldwide pandemic, and where millions of lives will be lost. So everyone is at risk. Even the world leaders, they should have the wisdom. They love their families, their loved ones, their children. So it's for the benefit of all mankind, for the good of all people, is to work on win-win strategies to make this world a better place. And global warming will trigger natural disasters. So you must cooperate right now, and the scientists are doing their part to give you the facts and figures of what's happening. So it's all about a win-win, having the wisdom to do the right thing. And why Dr. Albert Schweitzer, when he was interviewed in London, the journalist asked him, "Doc, what's wrong with men today?" And he answered, "Men simply don't think." It's so true. If you look at the mess the world is in today, and most of the world leaders are men. So if the world leaders are not getting their act together at the next election, I think that most people will want to elect a woman leader, because the men are not doing the right things. And you see, everything is cause and effect. If you look at the world right now, we are at the brink of a third world war. There is a lot of things that can trigger a third world war. So the world leaders got to wake up to that. When a third world war happens, everyone lose. It's a lose-lose game. War is a lose-lose game. It's very silly, foolish, and stupid to get into battles and lose thousands of soldiers, because each soldier losing, just one soldier losing his or her life, is too much. And the impact by a loss of one soldier's life. A soldier could be someone, father, son, husband, and a brother. So it's very painful. It's multiplied many times over. And I hope the world leaders will, every morning when they wake up and every night before they sleep, watch the video, "We Are the World." It's such a powerful video, written by Michael Jackson, and that like Stephen Covey, the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. You got to think win-win, begin with the end in mind, right? And work together, cooperate. Why you want to, and then it doesn't make sense to sell weapons, because weapons are the tools of war. And you see, so you got to practice what you want to preach. If you want to have peace, world peace, then why are you selling so much massive destruction weapons? And you got to walk the talk. The United Nations, you cannot be a paper tiger. You got to put into action to stop the abuse, the heinous crimes to humanity. So you cannot just sit and watch where hundreds of women are kidnapped, captured. And that's why I say the United Nations cannot be a paper tiger. You got to be strong, you got to unite and do the right thing, and you got to take action, right? Talk is cheap. The global warming is a very serious thing, and everybody is going to suffer, and Mother Nature is giving her warnings. So you have experienced SARS, you have experienced bird flu, so all these are warnings. And when the world pandemic happened, millions of lives will be lost, and slums. It's really an eyesore. It's a disgrace to every country leader to have slums in their country. So you got to get your act together and give people a decent living condition, clean environment to prevent a world pandemic. So every world leader has a very important role to play. Wisdom, it's so important. Wisdom is so important. Always think win-win. Why you want to play a win-lose game? Why you want to get into the battle and lose thousands of soldiers' lives? It's plain madness. I think it's a very silly, foolish, and stupid thing to do. So I am uploading this video is to cry out for more wisdom from the leaders. So you listen to God. In your silent moments, listen to God.